Let's talk about what's the buzz. Finishing. Textures collide. Textures collide, just like in that fashion story. Finishing, they collide. Something so smooth and sleek, and then all of a sudden it curls. Volume. We're seeing this very smooth. We're seeing it volume, the bump here, and then we're seeing the explosion of the hair here. Very cool. Crimped curl. Okay, imagine this. These girls go on their high school proms, go through and texture the entire head, then go in and curl over it, and they become the hit of the prom. Why? Because that texture adds character to the hair. It gives it a sense of character to it. You can't tell that it's been basically crimped or textured until you're up close to it. Why? Because the rails of the texture are closer together and not so wide. If they're wide, it's too vintage looking. It's too 70s, too true to what it used to be. So think about that when you're picking up that texture tool. Multi-textured finishing. Various amount of textures working and colliding together. Now, how are we doing this? We're working with thermal tools to add shine, bevel, movement, volume, and texture. And the way we're doing that is we flat iron with our brushes. Let me make a statement here. Gone is dead straight hair. It's gone. People are looking, even if they want it straight, they want some sense of volume to it. By flat ironing with the brushes, with a round brush, we're able to get more volume out of it. The other way that we're doing this is sometimes I'll pick up my finishing brush and I'll flat iron with that. Sam, do you still use a comb? Of course I'll use a comb. But I'll use a comb when the hair is shorter, but I'm still beveling with a comb. So I get some bend into it, not just straight hair. So we've learned to work with our flat iron in various ways. I'm putting my blow dryer down, and I'm blow drying as I go. And the reason I'm blow drying as I go is because I want to maximize my booking time. Let's say you're booked on the 45 minutes. In that cutting time, you're actually sliding your blow dry inside each step of the haircut. So now what's most important today is not so much the haircut, but the quality of finish when they're walking out the door. And the reason is because that is your advertisement. In other words, where'd you get your hair done? The first question they ask is, where did you get it done? The second question they ask is, who? Thank you. Absolutely right. So I want you to remember something. What Jimmy puts out of Salon Oasis is a reflection on the entire team at here on Salon Oasis. It reflects the person to his right, it reflects on the person to his left, and it reflects to the person behind him. So you remember that as you're working through your haircuts every day, every client that you had. It's not your client, it reflects on Salon Oasis as a whole. So I want you to think about something. It's about maximum results with minimum effort. Being able to achieve what used to take us a lot of time, being able to achieve it and maximize it without running behind in the course of a day. Here's why. In the old days, I remember when I was booked on the 45 minutes, I took 35 minutes to cut it. I'd slam through the blow dry, and then I'd immediately pick up my shear and my comb. Why? So I could go in there and bust it, and texture, and adjust, and fix, and tweak, and do all these things. But I forgot about the blow dry. I was more concerned about the cut. See, we've discovered so many ways that we can cut hair now that make it easy for us. But it's now we need to get back into the finishing. You're about to experience that today.